clips. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sally. If you're not new here, hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining us in today's video. I'm actually super excited to film this video because I can tell a lot of people have a lot of questions, a lot of people are concerned, and what is better than answering questions? You know, you guys know I just love to sit here and talk. So this is just another excuse for me to sit here and talk. So let's get into it. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe. And if you're returning, make sure to like and comment on this video. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and make sure to comment some ideas of what you guys want to see on this channel. I am trying to post twice a week, so that means I need a lot of ideas. So just comment what you guys want to see. Love y'all. Let's get into it. Okay, guys. Before I get into this video, I do want to be very clear that a lot of, I'm pretty sure I have hundreds of questions here, and I want to try to reach as many as possible through this video. So just comment. If I didn't answer your question, just comment the question under this video and I will get to it, I promise. Let's start it off. I do want to start with a disclaimer. I am in no way trying to convince anyone, trying to persuade, trying to tell anyone, oh, go get one or whatever. Like, no. I was even hesitant on even coming on the internet and even bringing it to the surface and even sharing it with you guys, just because I know that it can also come with the other side of it. And there's good and bad in the situation. There's, okay, like I should have been confident and just loved my nose the way it was. And then there's the other side of what I did. It's like, okay, if I don't like something, then go get it fixed. And now I got it fixed. So honestly, I cannot make everyone happy. I'm not living to make everyone happy. I'm living to make me, myself, and the people I love happy. And if me getting a nose job didn't affect anyone around me personally, then there's my peace within it, and I hope everyone finds their own peace with this. It's literally just a nose job. And yeah, anyways, yeah, and if you guys like mine and if you like the results and if you're interested in a consult, my doctor is Dr. Hochstein, and believe it or not, I am simply promoting his work based off of how good he did. This is not like a collaboration. This is not like a deal. I'm not getting, we didn't work out a situation where it's like, oh, I talk about you and I have benefits. No, I literally gained nothing but a beautiful nose job from working with him, and that is all I could have asked from him. So I do see a lot of comments, questions, concerns on where I got it done. I got it done at Dr. Hochstein. I believe his location is in Aventura, Florida. I live actually pretty close to it, so it was just super convenient. And I've known, since I've lived out here, I've known about him for years. I think a lot of research was done beforehand with my nose. I've wanted to get my nose done even before I got my boobs done. I got my boobs done when I was like 19. I'm about to be 23. So for years, I've been doing a lot of research. I just decided to get my boobs done first because I just couldn't find a doctor that aligned with what I wanted with my nose. Like, I literally wanted my same exact nose. I just wanted the hump taken off, and I didn't want such a traumatic surgery. I know there's different surgeries, different types of ways they go in and do it, but like my stitches was all inside, and I'm sure I'm already answering a lot of y'all's questions, but yeah, he did. I don't have any outside like stitching, nothing. He went through the inside of my nostril and he just shaved my little hump down, and that's all it was. I kept my shape, I kept my look, and that's all I wanted, and that's all I could have asked for. Okay, let's get into these questions. Somebody asked me if I got my filler dissolved before I got my nose job. No, but I did communicate with him, and I did tell him that I have gotten nose filler before, so I'm not sure if something was done when I was put under or what it was, but I did not get my filler dissolved before I went and got my nose done. I don't know if that's like protocol or not, but I did communicate, so it is what it is. What did I tell my surgeon exactly what I wanted? Your nose looks perfect. I love you. Thank you. I honestly, I went into the consult not even expecting for a nose job. Like, I went for a whole different procedure, and I was asking him questions, and then I had seen while I was in the waiting room on his pamphlet that he does nose jobs. And so while I was in my consult, I asked about a nose job, and he's been in Dr. Hochstein has been in the game for, I don't even want to say 20 years, because I'm assuming a very long time, because he had pamphlets of like all of the noses he's done, and he had someone that had the same kind of nose as I did, and just showed me what he did, and it was literally I told him what I wanted. I said, I want the same nose, I just want the hump taken away. And he had someone that had came before me with the same situation, with the same type of nose, lucky for me, and that's it. So I really didn't have anyone in mind. I didn't go in there prepared. He showed me actually what I would like, and it was perfect. So if you do want the same type of procedure that I did, where you want to keep the shape of your nose, you want to keep that look, and you just want the little hump taken out, just show them my pictures. But I know a lot of people want like a fake looking nose. Like I've seen a lot of comments about my nose saying like, oh my gosh, this is like the most natural nose job that I've seen. And that is literally what I wanted. Like a lot of the procedures that I do, I want them super natural, even though it's not natural, but I would like to like at least like act like it, you know? Like I'm not gonna do too much. Was the healing process painful? By the way, love, love, love how it looks. Slay. Thank you. How was the healing process? Honestly, the healing process was great. I don't bruise easily, and I know a lot of people do. Like, you're supposed to take arnica pills 2 weeks before surgery. I was only taking them like, I think 4 days before surgery, and I didn't bruise that bad. And I think it's just because of my genetics. I don't bruise like heavy in general. Like even when I got my boobs done, my scarring and stuff was like gone within like a month or two. So I heal very differently, I've noticed, compared to like girlfriends of mine that have gotten stuff done and their scarring just lasts a little longer. Even on like TikTok, the bruisings that I was like, honestly, it kind of steered me away for a long time looking at all of the bruisings after nose jobs. But mine, I literally just had bruising like under my eyes a little bit, and that was it. Like I think the first day or two I had like bruising above my eyelid, but it went away quickly. I just kept taking the arnica pills. I kept putting arnica gel on it. So my healing process was very smooth sailing and easy and quick. So I could say that. But it's also, I was very like every 5 minutes putting arnica gel on. Like I just because I really wasn't doing anything. I really was just like at home like for 2 weeks, day after day after day, not doing anything. So obviously I was just taking care of what I needed to take care of. Was it painful? Honestly, this was 2.5 months ago, but I guess if it was like excruciating and super painful, I would remember. And I just don't remember it being that painful. Like I don't remember having a super painful experience. I just remember just not being able to breathe out my nose, and that wasn't painful. It was just frustrating. If you're like me, I'm like type A, and type A personality kind of incorporates me being a little bit of a control freak about things. And so I think not being able to breathe with me being a control freak kind of just would like overstimulate me and just cause panic attacks. And I get panic attacks very easily, so not being able to breathe, I think I had a handful of panic attacks. But it wasn't because of like the pain or the uncomfortableness. It wasn't because of the pain, it was because I just couldn't breathe. But I got past it. I just think I really had to be patient with myself, and I had to be very just relaxed. I like to always be like moving shit, grabbing shit, doing something. Like just sitting down for days in and days out was very hard for me. That was the hardest part for me. Not the pain, not the surgery, not the nothing, because obviously I was like off the meds or whatever, and a lot of people choose not to take them. I am not that girl. I'm so sorry I'm taking them. I would actually love if like I could get some more, but then I'd just be crazy. But do I regret it? Not at all. Not at all. This is something that I've wanted for a long time. Could I have gone a little bit more dramatic with it and maybe made my nose a little thinner? Maybe. But I feel like it's still healing. I only got it done 2 months ago, and I've already seen like a huge difference. So no regrets. No regrets at all. How much was it? Did you go out of state? No, I went down the street in Aventura, Florida, at Dr. Hochstein's office. And how much was it? I paid $7,000 for it. And yes, that is a lot of money. I am 100% aware that it's a lot of money. But I've heard from different people that they have paid literally double, if not triple amount triple that amount for a nose job. I think everybody's nose jobs are different, I'm assuming. All the doctors are different. I chose a very experienced doctor, and I think $7,000 for that doctor in general that I chose is a great price. I don't know if that was just him giving me a good price. I'm not sure. After, this kind of ties into the how much did it cost. Can you do monthly payments? Yes, there are many options with any surgeries. If you didn't know, now you know, because with my boobs, I didn't know. Mind you, I was like 19 years old. I didn't know you could do like a payment plan or put out like a care credit. No, I literally paid my $7,000 on my boobs, like just paid it all. And at the time, like, I had saved up for months, and I literally was damn near zero in my bank account at 19-year-olds, but I had titties. So now with my nose, no, I did not drain my bank account. No, I did not do any of that, because it's a whole different situation now. But you can do payment. You can pay throughout payments. Yes, it is very possible, as long as you have some good credit. How did I know that my doctor wasn't going to leave me botched? What type of question is this? I just hope for the best. I genuinely, I'm never nervous with surgeries. I think everyone else makes me nervous. I don't know if it's just like me, because I'm super tough. Like, I have a very high pain tolerance. Like I said, I bruise well. Like, I'm just like, let's get it done. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going. And I think already doing my boobs, like, and I've heard that the boobs are the most painful procedure. Mind you, they weren't painful for me. It was just a little sore. But I mean, I wasn't really scared that I was going to get botched. No, because he has done hundreds and hundreds of surgeries. So it's like, if that would have been the case, I would have been like the very small percentage of something going wrong. But I just hoped and I prayed that I wasn't a part of that small percentage. And I wasn't, because it wasn't botched. And we slayed. He slayed. Why does it look shorter? I don't know. I've been seeing that it looks shorter and that you can see my nostrils more. And I don't know if it's just people like being annoying and picking on me about it. But it's literally the exact fucking same. It's literally the same. So I don't know where that's coming from. So you're just bullying me to bully me, because that's, my nose has always been like, it's always been that length and that. No, it's always been that. So how bad did the stent removal hurt? Okay. The stent removal is, if you watched my last video, it is literally when they pulled out whatever like the stent that's inside your nose right after surgery that kind of like holds it in place or whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know the point of it, but the removal was not painful whatsoever. I don't know why people on TikTok made it seem so painful and so dramatic. And like, they were saying, like, I had seen TikToks of girls saying that the stent removal was more painful than the actual procedure. That is not true. I think the anticipation of me like freaking myself out that it was so painful was more painful than what it actually was. No, I don't think the stent removal was painful at all. I think it was quick, easy. I don't know if they just did it super quick for me, but it went smooth sailing. Like, I've literally had a 10 out of 10 experience, and I'm so blessed and grateful. Worst thing about the surgery, I would have to say the not breathing part, and worst thing about the surgery. Honestly, I don't want to say anything negative about the surgery, because I got my dream nose. I've got a gift that I've wanted for years now, like even from high school. It was something that like I had gotten picked on, and so I have no complaints. I have nothing to even say. So it's beautiful. No regrets. I heard if you get into a fight or someone hits your nose, it'll break. Hopefully I never get into a fight, because pretty bitches don't fight. But if I need to fight and a bitch is coming for me, best believe I'm not getting hit. Like, there's no fucking way. I'm sorry. Like, my hands work. They're certified. I'm blocking every hit. Don't come over here. Don't. I'll be too quick for you. Don't fucking do it. Someone asked me, did they have to break any bones? No, they did not. Thankfully, not that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure I would know if they had to break any bones. Can you point out every video you made while recovering of us not knowing? Literally, if you go on any of my social media, every single video after November 7th, my nose was already done. So you guys could just look at, I was hiding it the entire time. I've been hiding it for the past 2 months. Not really hiding it. I've been pretty out in the open about it. But I think the only time that I really had to take a break was the first 7 days of the surgery while I had the cast on. But once I got the cast removed, literally I think the day after, I filmed something. I just put makeup over the bruises. Yeah, I was pretty swollen, but nobody was really able to tell anything. So can we get a side-by-side? Okay, so I did post a side-by-side on my Instagram, like a clear side-by-side, and on my TikTok. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to go see it. How did you feel when they put you to sleep? I've always felt like I could fight it and stay awake. Honestly, the stuff that they put in you, the anesthesia, there's no fighting that. At least from my knowledge and my situations and what I've been through, the second they put the IV in, like, I'm out like a light. It is super scary, and that is probably the hardest part, like, for me, of the surgeries, because I don't have a pain tolerance. I'm not really scared of shit, but I think sleeping is just a huge problem that I've had for a long time. So getting put to sleep like that and waking up, like, the past 2 times after I've woken up, I just have severe panic attacks. But that's just me and my problems and my situation. I don't think that's like normal at all. It's just what I do and how I go through it. Okay. How did it feel when you had to sneeze, or the feeling of needing to blow your nose? Okay. So for the first few days, the stitching had to heal. Like, I had stitches inside, but it just felt like once they got the stent removed, it just felt like huge boogers, like hard boogers. And I'm not the type of person to leave boogers in my nose. Like, no, I'm going to blow them out. But I couldn't. So I was just that wasn't really uncomfortable. It was just like annoying, but it wasn't uncomfortable. Like, I didn't feel anything. I didn't even really feel it unless like I like messed with it a little bit. But sneezing and blowing my nose, I don't think I did it for the first like 2 weeks. I think I literally would just like, not stuff. I think I would just like tap. I had to wear like these little like a bandage to like of tissues on my nose to cover my boogers. I don't think you're supposed to blow your nose at all the first like 2 weeks. How did you hide this from us so well? Props to you. I need these skills. Honestly, it wasn't that hard. It really wasn't that hard. I could see how like celebrities get shit done and just hide it, because it's like, it's really not that hard. You just have to have like stuff pre-filmed for like a few days. How tender or sore is it when you touch it? Okay, so my like button of my nose, like the tip of my nose was super tender for like a month and a half, 2 months. It's still kind of tender, and I still try not to touch my nose. It's just my preference. I'm pretty sure I'm okay to touch it and do whatever I want to it. They actually suggested to do like nasal massages for the swelling, like here and there. I just don't like, I don't know. I'm just like scared. I don't know. I just have to get used to it a little bit more to be fucking with it. I haven't started fucking with it at all. Do you feel like your nostril size changed? It most definitely did. My left side, so I already have like a slanted nose, but I feel like removing my hump just caused my left nostril, or my right nostril, to just be a little bit smaller, because I could just tell with the breathing, like the airflow, but it was already like that. It's just, I think now I'm just realizing it more now that it's like, it's just a little slanted. It's just a little slanted. I don't know why my nose is slanted, but do I care? No. Is there any scarring? Not at all. Why did I choose to keep it a secret for a couple months? I just did not want the pressure. I didn't want it to be forced. I didn't want me to, like, I wanted to enjoy this. This was something that I've wanted for years, even before I came on social media and started doing all of this and sharing everything with you guys. This is something that I wanted, and I just knew enjoying it for myself and by myself for a little bit, I really got to appreciate like that. I really got to appreciate it, and I just had to fall in love with it myself, and I am so in love with it. And then it just helped me get comfortable with talking about it, making sure everything I was saying is what I wanted to put out about it. And yeah, so it just took a little bit of time, but I knew I was always going to share it. I knew I was always going to come on here and tell everyone every single detail about it. I just needed some time, the same way I was when I went from my hair being brown to blonde. Like, I waited a few days to show it off, because I just need to like fall in love with it before I come on here, because you need to be confident when you're showing stuff out on the internet, especially with like hundreds of people saying thousands of different things, you know what I mean? So it's like, I needed to make sure that I loved it, that I was confident in it, so when I came on here, no matter what anybody could tell me, this is what I wanted and this is what I got, and I'm obsessed with it. And that's what I'm going to do with everything in the future. When I get pregnant, I'm probably not going to say it until months later. When I buy a house, I'm probably not going to say it until months later. It's stuff that I want to enjoy and be confident in and then share. You know what I mean? That's just how I've noticed with situations. It's the most enjoyable for me personally. Everyone is different. But that's just how I am. I just got a lot of questions on where I went and how much was it, and most of the questions that I've asked, a lot of them are repetitive, but if I didn't answer your question, that means I probably just didn't see it, and just comment it below in this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next week on my channel. And thank you guys for staying tuned with all of my nose job stuff. I'm pretty sure this is the end to my nose job journey. I've shared everything I needed to share. If you guys need any tips, questions, comments, or concerns, anything, just comment below. You will find me on any platform, and I'm pretty good at answering my comments. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. But yeah, make sure to stay up to date with my Instagram at I am Sellies, with my brand Simply Sellies, and we have a lot of fun things coming out in the future, so stay tuned. I love y'all, and have an amazing night, have an amazing day. It is 1:30 a.m., but you guys are gonna see this like midday today, so I love y'all, and I look forward to the future of this channel. I know we've came such a long way, and honestly, I don't even want to go and watch my first video on my channel because I just see a lot of people commenting back and forth like, oh my gosh, like the growth, and like I'm so nervous to go back and like watch it, because it's like I know I've changed a lot just within the past month, so I can only imagine the past like 6 months. But I really do love you guys, and this is such a fun thing for me now, and I'm excited to see where this channel is gonna go. Love y'all. We love you.